Oh boy, how are you? We're all getting up there. Welcome to Cricket Ontario Cricket Canada broadcast of the Women's Central T20. Day two, sorry for the delay in starting the coverage. Today, the West Green team is playing against the Black South team. The South won the toss, and Captain Baruch decided to bat. We have two overs, I think, has been completed. Right? Two overs have been completed. Um, it's been two pretty good overs, one by the captain for the green team, Maurice. And in opening for the South is Canadian player Miriam Coker and another Canadian player, Maru Imtiaz. Bowling from the bottom end is Rajput, our young aspiring female player, one that will definitely rise among the ranks. So that's the end of her over. So how can he's gonna come back? So how can I see the scores or anything? Calling.
App your things are fine.
Again, I didn't get a chance to charge it.
I-
Is now on working?
This is my office laptop at home.
Canada really needs to buy one. Hey Ingo,
Hello?
is your phone fully charged
Mhm.
and I can watch the scores on that? Because I forgot to charge bring the pack. I bought a battery pack and I forgot. Yeah, Austin, I said hi. He didn't recognize me. No, 6, 7 years, the knee is gone. The knee went out. You forget I met you up, I think I told you I stopped playing last year when you came up. Overs, no maiden 3 runs, an economy strike rate of 1.5. Mavish Khan, captain, 2 overs, 1 maiden 3 runs, 1.5. Our openers, Miriam is on 3 and Maruf is on 2. So we got 7 runs at 4 overs. I think they're taking it a cautious approach with the rain and the slippery wicket and the outfield.
Yeah, for sure. I think what we're seeing is a good set of play by the two batsmen. Hopefully, they will have a solid foundation so that they can attack later on. But they're looking pretty good. And as you mentioned, it's a wet outfield and the pitch is a bit slippery as well. But I think I like what I'm seeing from them. If they can just stick around and don't give away the wicket, then it will all be good for later to have a mountain attack in the last few overs.
And I agree with you. That's one of the things I'm filling in as a coach, a commentator today, because our coach, Canadian coach Farouk, is not here. But they didn't chase the 60 runs total well yesterday. They kept losing wickets at a consistent rate. So I think today I told them to focus on defending, getting singles, building their confidence before they start approaching for any big shot or trying to speed up the rate. So I think they're following that advice and they're doing pretty good so far, as you said.
Good advice, coach. And it looks like a change of ball here.
It is a change of bowler, but we don't have the
Actually,
yeah, that's it. Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, change of ball and actually didn't get to use when she started, so a wide ball to start. And hopefully she'll settle down and get herself into a good rhythm and we'll see some good bowling from her.
And holy smokes, we got sunshine coming up. Let's hope that keeps the rain away. And that was a better ball, as Inglis said. Pushed gently into the covers. Fielded by the yesterday's wicketkeeper Habiba. Again, no run. Yeah, what was impressive in yesterday's game, really impressive from the last time we met in 2020 regionals to now, their feeling is not the top, but extremely good. Many of them have improved in their approach to feeling, chasing the ball down, getting the returns right into the bowler or the wicketkeeper, and taking their catches. TQ did an amazing catch yesterday, 2 buckets catches on the picture of the frozen on the website, but it's on the video.
I wasn't here yesterday, but watched it on this live stream and didn't get to see that catch as we talked about. But yeah, I think they would learn and as they progress, hopefully we'll see some better cricket. Because the 61 and 43 wasn't enough. So let's hope that today we'll see a better performance from the Easties.
From the West.
Westies.
Green. And that was another wide by Ashley. Well, I think she has to settle down because she bowled extremely well in the trials. And we know she's a good player. She's one of the top Canadian representatives for Cricket Canada in the women's division. Again, that was pushed into square leg, no run.
You mentioned the feelings, and they're moving in very sharply, which
Yes.
is a good sign.
Yeah. Again, that was a better length ball, pitched on, just on about the off stump coming in to Miriam. She gently pushes out the point, no run. Yeah, England, their enthusiasm this year and their energy is like we've never seen before. I would say it's over the chart with this. We had 45 turn out for the trial, and that was short and hit straight back to a short mid wicket reason, mid arm area for a single.
Yeah, good shot actually. It was a bit short, so that she hit it well, but
How many
it was a bit
overs
slow
left?
from the rain, so didn't do justice because of the snow outfield.
Agreed. Yesterday she would have got more value for that shot. It was dry. But being that it's wet today, the ball wouldn't travel that fast. Actually kept it, and that was Kyrie. And a good try for a catch. Didn't get there. That was over, and they would cross the 2. That was it. It's a deep back square leg, almost. Uh, made a valiant attempt to get there, but in the end, with one hand out, it went by her, so I got comfortable too.
But she was in the mid wicket there, so she had to run around a bit, a few yards to her right, and she got close, but she probably would have taken a dive and a spectacular catch for her to take that. It's a good effort to get around and get close. I limited to two.
And that's what we're seeing. They're not standing and let the ball, watch the ball go this time. They're chasing the ball, they're getting into the ball. And their approach to fielding, there are a couple of them that will properly get behind the ball and hold down with their knees. So if the ball misses, it gets to them, as opposed to just bending over and sticking their hand. So they are improving considerably. And as I keep telling them, they have to lift their standards. They're going into another level of cricket. This is our league cricket. It's not going on the weekend and playing with your friends that you know.
They just ran a double.
For the double, right?
So it's now 9 without loss.
That's it.
There's a change in bowling at the bottom end.
It's nine, I think this from the start is nine.
And coming on now is
11 actually.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It just refreshed now.
it's 11, and the bowler coming on, I think, is Vinit Lansar. It corrected that. So Vinit Lamsar is coming in for first delivery for today. Pitched. I was waiting, thinking the umpire will call that a wide because that was pitched considerably outside the off stump. Let's call that a loosener. She bowled actually pretty good yesterday.
It looks like the ballers are not loosened up enough because they're starting with wide spread.
Yeah.
So I think once they get in the rhythm, it'll be much better. So maybe they just need to know when they're coming on and get some stretches in before they start.
And they actually were doing their stretches. This team was actually doing their stretches. So this is what they have to correct. And
Another wide again.
another wide again. The ball pitched outside wide of the off stump. And this is where they have to think about what they're doing wrong, correct their run up, remark it if it has to, and focus on where they want the ball to go. So let's see what she does now. That's 13 without loss. Yeah, run rate of 2.6 with a projected score of 52 if they keep this up. And that's another white ball. And this is a completely different bowler from who bowled yesterday. So Vinny comes in again. Let's see if she corrects these white ball. There were 3 in a row. That was better. And that was swept off the leg by Miriam out into mid-wicket region for a comfortable single. That moves us to 14 without loss. 5 over. It's 5.1. Yeah. Then it comes in again. Comes up. And that's a better length ball. And that was hit straight out to covers. Fielded by Archie and no runs. So we can call that about a third slip, a point, a deep extra cover, a cover, a mid off, a mid on, a mid wicket, and a square leg. She's now changed. Well, no, I thought she was going to bowl over the wicket. Miriam moves on to 6 from 24 deliveries. Maruf is on 3 from 9 deliveries. Vinay comes in. Better length ball, and that was again played by Miriam to keep it on for a single.
bit tough actually. I feel it there, and because if it beats her, she probably would go closer to the boundary and we got a few more runs. But I think it was a very good stop, good shot by Marianne, and definitely a fearless save that. So wide again down the left side, and it's going away for two wides because they've completed the same one as well.
That moves the score to 16 without loss. 17. Oh, yeah. Well, at least it's good. The sunshine is out, and there's no threat of rain now. The skies are nice and clear.
Yes, earlier today, Prem, I'm not too far from here. When I saw the rain that came down, I thought it was going to be over. I didn't expect us to have cricket this afternoon.
It was the same in Brampton, so we were wondering whether. And that was hit straight up the wicket, hit the stumps.
Too straight, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the fielding side and the bowler, unfortunately
Unfortunately for the batsman.
for Maria.
Yeah, because it was a good shot, and she definitely looked good. So we should have done some
Lucky
runs with
Maruf
that.
is in her crease and the bowler didn't touch it. We've seen dismissals like those.
Not looking now. I think they're going to have to pick it up, Prem, because at this rate, the projected score is 67. So I think they've
Now,
been in there for a few overs now, so maybe they'll need to look for some quick singles or.
and that's where the captain has to start looking at what her strategy is and what the plans are they had before the game. She's in the wicket right now, along with what I would call the number one batter for this South team.
Definitely one of the more experienced players. She's young, but she's very experienced. She's played a lot of cricket, and she should be looking to pick up one of these two because they've batted for quite a while now. One of these two need to go and actually bat right to the end.
Somebody's got to get the message to them. Now it's time that I have to get the score. Keep the score going. Boy, check it out.
This is for
It's only 19.
19.
Yeah, five points on the board.
Seven scores on the team.
They do, yeah. It's now 19 without loss, and she bowled extremely well yesterday. We were just wondering here. I think it's time to bring in some spin. The Archini continues from the bottom end. That's a good ling ball. It's outside the off stump.
I think a bit too close to try and catch. She should have probably more or less try and punch it out with the back foot instead of cutting, and probably would have gotten at least a couple of runs if she did that.
I guess that will come as they mature and they play more and more games. That's one of the things we know that we have to do is we have to get them more games, more exposures. More regularly they play, they will develop. So far, we've not been doing that. We've not been able to provide those sorts of games. So with this initiative from Cricket Canada, the interest has been taken now. We can start getting the proper national team and the proper Ontario team.
Oh, here's a wicket, Prem. Bowled.
And that was, Marvis was clean bowled by Archie. And that's the loss of the first wicket. The captain goes for 3 runs.
The beauty about that is she was bowling to her the ball, leaving her a bit, and that one actually turned back quite a bit and bowled it straight through the gate. She was coming forward. It looked like she had it covered, but it slipped too bad and flat and hit the middle stump. So good bowling by Ashley. She's now settling after a bit of up and down first over.
Okay, so that's just the loss of the first wicket. So the South has just lost their captain. West has just picked up their first wicket. So the pressure was on. So we must say that the West has kept the pressure on from the bowling side.
Yes, they have. They've bowled well. The run rate is not too high, so they must be confident. But and to get the first wicket is a good sign because both batters are looking pretty good.
6.4 is what I see.
6.4.
Yeah, 6.4.
6.4, yeah.
Is that real?
Is the new batsman?
I'm trying to figure it out. is Ria.
That is real.
Yeah, that is Ria.
What's the name?
And now this is a Ria Miser that's in
Real Mr.
Mr.
Misra. Yeah, Ria
Misra.
Misra. So this young lady turned up to the trials. We've never seen her before, and she performed extremely well at the trial with the bat
I think
and the ball, as well as a fielder. She's an all-round player. We'd like to see what she does today. That was a white ball from
looked wide, but the umpire didn't signal, right?
Oh, you didn't call it white?
White.
Well, she got away with one. That looked really white. That actually comes in the rear. So I will say she was facing. That should be the end of the seventh over. 19. But Duria saw her in the trial. She was.
She plays for Martin. Playing with the ball all along.
She's just 14 years old right now, and we were very surprised at the trial. Her bowling was very impressive. Slow medium base. Her line and length was impeccable, and her batting, yeah, her batting was really reasonable. She's good for a 14-year-old, and her approach to feeling, her approach to the game was really good. Yeah, we had a change. Now Zylene is coming on. Zylene picked up 2 wickets. Really good spell yesterday. Medium pace. And that was short. Go ahead and go.
It was a good shot, I mean, a good shot down the leg side, and she took advantage of it and pulled it around to backward square. And easy 2 runs for her. Score now goes on to 21, is it?
It's now 21 for 1. Oh, this way. Captain is making some adjustments to her field. I'll call out a loosener for Zylene. She bowled extremely well last game. Pitch outside the off stump. Miriam came on the front foot, tried to hit that over the covers, but unsuccessfully didn't make contact with that ball.
Good, good intent there, though, because she's been there for a while now, so she realizes she has to get all
She
of
has
it.
to pick it up. Yep. So Zylene comes in again. She tosses that one up. That was pulled again into mid wicket. No run.
I think she was lucky to get away with that. Full toss, it was dipping a bit at the end, but I think that Miriam could have made better use of that full toss.
I think she could have dragged that one straight up back to the
Oh, I
outside.
think-
And now she's clean bowled. Practice bowled. Pitched outside the off stump. To me, it was like a short of a length coming up to Miriam. She tried to cross it over to mid on, and I made complete mess of it. She didn't make any contact with it. And was clean bowled. So Zylene strikes in her first over, continuing from her good performance from yesterday with the ball.
I think Miriam was not in a position to play that shot.
No.
And the shot was not either because it was outside the off stump and she would have done better to hit it to the outside, or maybe if she shifted her body weight back somewhere and pulled it, would have been much better. But she was sort of caught in between and got pulled. But she looked good for the time she was there, and just when she thought she would kick on, that's when she got out. So 2 new batters in, and
And,
South,
yeah.
South team must be feeling good now and thinking, okay, we've got 2 new batsmen in the wicket, so let's put some more pressure on them.
And now that's 21 for 2. And Zylene geared that one nicely, struck right onto the middle stick, and that was played quietly back up the wicket to Zylene. In the wicket at this Sana, right? Yeah. Sana Zafar came in to replace Miriam Coker,
Oh,
and that was hit into cover, placed between the two fielders, and they got a single. That was 22 for 2. And that's the end of the 8th over. Should put it correctly, 8 over. Yeah. 22 for 2, current run rate 2.75, projected score is 55 at this rate. So there are 12 overs to go. the South team will have to start focusing on getting the scoreboard ticking, adding singles, getting some doubles when they can.
I'm not familiar with the batting lineup for the South team, but hopefully there's somebody in the bat that can pick it up and score quickly, at least a few boundaries.
And, yeah. And that's the first ball from Archney was hit into the mid off region, dropped short of the Villa Habiba, and they cross for a comfortable single. Archney comes in again, pitches out the off stump, right through to the wicketkeeper. Sunita Danikar. Sana came forward to try to drive that one through the covers but made no contact. She comes in again. That's a good length ball. I actually turned a bit into. I guess that probably beat Sana and went through the wicketkeeper. A better line and length. Uh-oh. That was a cheeky run with the ball. Just short finding, very backward square leg, and they hustled through for a run. That could have spelled disaster.
Could have just ricocheted off of the keeper and ran down close to her, but it's not too for a quick run.
They need the single, but not a desperation single. Actually comes in again and delivers that one. That was played nicely. Fielded by Zylene. And you can see the hustling spirit that I talked about in the fielding side.
Yes, they lost yesterday, so they definitely want to win this game today to keep their hopes alive to get into the finals.
Yeah. Good leg. No, that was driven nicely, straight to point, and fielded nicely. No run. As you can see, the improvement in the fielding that I said that we've seen in the trials until yesterday's game.
Definitely, I've seen some impressive fielding here today, and much better than as it picked up as it. And one of the things you were mentioning earlier, Ben, is the enthusiasm by the number of players coming out. But I think maybe the COVID being locked down so long might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
And the players want to get out and very hungry to play cricket. But what impressed me most, I think, about the trials that we've seen is the young people that have come out to play.
Yes, this year that was one of the surprising elements of the trials. You know, we're always wondering, will we get the same group of girls? Will they be here? Will they turn out? But this year we just posted. We didn't do that big a drive that was solicited, but just posting the thing and they start registering. And then when we saw the day of the trials, we had about 45 people we had at the trials. And a lot of them are young girls who are out and eager to play cricket. And you're seeing some of them between yesterday and today. Again, Zalin is bowling really well, good line, good length. Other than the first white ball, she's back into her consistency from yesterday.
The first ball at the over was a good shot by Sana, actually, and you could see she's intent on trying to give herself a bit room to hit to the outside.
And just when you say commentators curse,
White ball.
what does Zalin do? She bowls a short white ball off the off stump. Now I think I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, don't talk about the white.
And we were honored to have Austin the Warrior up here a little while ago.
It's green, yellow, means
Still
always
If
running.
he's still here, we should get
Right.
him
It's
and
muted means
point and nicely fielded by I think that's Vinay.
जो इधर है इधर क्या क्या है एक वीडियो है एक लोगो है और ये
As we talk about
ये
people who support
score
cricket,
है
I'm looking
और
around
an
now and I see
overlay
Eddie Knockback is
and
just
this
arrived and
text
he's
I have
starting
put
to
in.
take his pictures as
So
he
that is
normally
this.
does.
Yeah, Eddie was
And the
here
audio.
yesterday and he's here
Count,
back
right?
again
So the
today.
audio is here.
And that was placed nicely into the slip corridor
Audio input filter.
for a single by
Ria, is it?
by Ria. Yeah. And that's Ria's
The text is this one.
That's Ria now is out too. having
logo
faced
is
6
this one.
deliveries.
The heroes is this bottom. And the
Yeah,
video
as
itself
we were
is the
saying,
whole
the
video coming.
enthusiasm and the interest in bears this year,
No touch.
for some reason, they're all. We,
So
today I
you
had
can
about
make it for
50
foreign
callers
inquiries
or
or cricket
WhatsApp.
inquiries.
Are we playing?
We'll
Are we
just give
changing
this
the
double
teams
key
around? With
and
this
put
girl
in
is
new
coming.
text.
She wasn't there yesterday. Like actually was supposed
Oh,
to
and
play
this
with the
last
East.
goal was a
Yeah.
good
And it
thing. There
changes
was
on
a
the
bit of
screen.
a misfeel like she was going to
See?
get back.
And they're all willing to play. And the only missing Chantel, but today she is piped up and
There's
said
a
she's
green
willing to
button,
play
and you see
the shorts.
KBs per second.
She's in a big from today. She could have gone on to this South team. Right?
It's showing something about 2
And
megabytes,
that
2.5
was
megabytes. That should not
that
go.
was cleared out
It goes
gently
between
out of
1000 and
the point region.
1200. It
And that's
drops
the
to
end of
then
the 10th
anything
over.
below 500, it drops to
And
red.
this is not
You have
very
to
good. It's 20,
either that would have switched off or
29
something. That would have switched off.
of 10.
I think I'm slow going and the projected score is
That's
around
only that's
58.
only.
And for the next 10 overs,
Yeah,
we're going to have to
absolutely.
find a way to get some scores. Maybe some looking to score up with every ball.
Coach!
One or
Blue
two.
screen of death.
And also up to
Just let me
boundaries
know to restart and
to get the score
open the
closer to
settings and
100.
start pushing.
Hey, ask Austin to come too. Oh yeah, that was sorry, corrected by Engel. That was Ria. So,
I'm pretty impressed them so far with her. She's looking pretty good. And
but she's now moved her score to 10 from 11 deliveries. Sana's got 6 out of 12.
I think if this will stick around for a while until the 15th over, and then you can really see some good scoring. And projected score is now
think you will see a good innings from both of these players. Sana is a player that we are aware of. We know what she's capable of. But this young lady really, no, that's not it. I was on a penal for LBW, but that ball was going down the leg side. I think clearly from here. We don't have the benefit of a replay.
No, we're not directly behind, so yeah, exactly, and it looked like it was going
So
forward.
you gotta pass this message. If we're gonna be broadcasting stuff live, we can ask that. A review process. A review process, please.
We will get there. Right?
Another wide by Zylene. Zylene is bowling her third over right now. Hasn't been updated yet, but it's a third over. That's a better line ball. And played, yeah, 2.1, 2.2. And that was pushed gently into the covers by Sana. No, by Ria. We gotta get this right thing. Ria is the blue and she's taller.
Stars personal space.
Yeah, it's Ria. Yeah. Ria is blue, Sana is the red helmet. Two red. We have to make these shorts with numbers. That's the one thing that we missed this year. Zali comes up better length, and that was beautifully played by her to point. Comfortable single.
It's very strong all around the wicket, which is quite impressive. I've seen her play some shots to the offside, and whenever she gets a chance at a shot, she hits it nice to the onside as well. So I think you said she's 14 years old. She's looking back in a very good mature innings here.
And that was a full pitch ball down the leg side. Sana tried to get that one, but didn't make any contact. But they crossed for, it was a wide, so they crossed for a single, so that's two wides added to the score, which should move it to 42. 11.4 as Zylin comes in to deliver the fifth ball. Pedaling ball and nicely played by Ria and beautifully stopped by Ala. Again, as you can see, she went down properly. She's repeating it.
I think it bounced just in front of her. Hannah is thinking that she should have taken the catch.
I think it hit her knees. She's rubbing the knee. Well, that's it. Now she's repeating what her coach told her. Cut them with the hands and the cup of them. But it will come. And that was nicely played by Ria. Pushed into, call it deep point. So the end of the 12th over, and we got 44 for 2. With a current run rate of 3.67 with a projected score of 72.
Good. We're picking up the score rate, and since these two have gotten together, you can see the more urgency, and they must realize also it's only 8 overs left, so definitely looking to get on with it and get a competitive score.
That's what it's there for. Tell them they can come and they just fill their bottles or whatever they need. Hello? If they're going for the players, you should take more than one bottle. Oh, man. Can you do me a favor? Tell them It sounds better. That look.
Sound better. Yesterday I actually was home watching the screen because I couldn't hear, and I couldn't really hear anyone until it was very low actually.
I thought we were. Volume was good here, right? Okay.
No, it was a bit low yesterday.
The whole game?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very low.
So the first ball was online and lane. She's coming in. She tosses up a gentle off break again, nicely bowled, and that is out. That's just as I said it. Hala struck. Second ball caught by the wicketkeeper, nicely flighted off the off stump. Uh,
Looking to hit the ball to one side, which is our favorite area, but I think what I'm seeing, and it will come with time and experience, that some of the balls that are too close are looking to cut instead of punch it out the back. But
yeah.
when it's too close to you, definitely gives a chance of getting a pin edge or an outside edge, and that's what happened in this case with a very thin edge. Went over the keeper, and she made no mistake in taking that catch.
And that was Ria promising while she was in there. 12 for 17. Good little entertaining knock.
And very good actually, and looked very promising. And that bodes well for Canadian women's cricket because she's just 13, 14 years old.
14 years.
We'll just a long time.
Coming in to replace Ria is Shrishti Raha. Shrishti is a well-known player for the Canadian women. I've seen her bat a few times, so hopefully I'll see a good innings from Shrishti today. Here's the ball. She gives it a nice spin, beautiful here. Turns it. So she comes in. Few steps. That was short, and Shrishti has pulled that right down to deep back square leg.
That was a very simple action. It doesn't use up a lot of energy, but she turns the ball as you said. So she's quite experienced, so she's taken down it for quite a while. So she understands what she needs to do.
Oh, another gentleman pitched about the off stump and turned back into and went over the wicket. That's a couple inches over the wicket. Can't see it exactly, but beautiful ball. And here we go. More sunshine.
Yes, it's looking pretty good for her. I was wondering if we'll get through the two innings that will be light enough for the sunshine has come out, and good sign.
Okay, she tried to push that one through and resulted in a wide outside the off stump. And they could have run a wide on there and make it two. Actually, they did. It's Shrishti up here, no? No, it's actually Sana. Again, like you said, the choice of shots, they're not deciding fast enough. They're hesitant, they're deciding what shot they will play.
Oh, nice.
Nice try. That was a good try. You described that one, I didn't see it.
It's Sana hit punched that one off the back foot to actually a bit to her left, but she should have taken the catch, and you can see that from her reaction, she's quite disappointed as she put down that catch. She's probably thinking, of her standard, she should have done better. But these things happen. Some days are not your day, and good for Sana. But what I've noticed, Ken, is that since the spinners come on, there's no hesitancy in the basket. She looks much more comfortable when the ball coming on to her. Or the spinner, she seems a bit hesitant, and she's not looking as fluid. So hopefully, she will certainly then get back to playing some shots as she did earlier.
And I think the reasons for that is an observation I had during the trials when I tried to speak to them. If you notice, they don't move their feet a lot. They stand in one place and try to execute the shot. And when the ball is turning that much by the spinner, they're getting beaten by the turn because they're not going on the front foot or not going back on the back foot, like you said. They're just trying to execute the shot, and they're not getting anywhere near the ball. Right?
I had a coach who used to tell me whenever you don't move your feet, he said you have to learn to dance.
Yeah.
And now the spinners into the attack.
This is Ishmit Sagu coming on at the bottom end. So it's a change in bowling, another spinner. So Mishra is going with two spinners, one from either end.
Looks like she's blowing it on the back of the hand. I just have to look a bit closely. Not the conventional leg spinner, but it looks like.
That was well bowled. Good length of the Aslam. Sana tried to punch that one like you said, but didn't make any contact. Sagu is in her first over. She's got 2 balls, 2 runs scored. She comes in again 2 steps and delivering. And now was punched straight to Zylene at point. Can be. Can be. It's only 4th in the game.
So you want to know?
Five. As Ishmael comes in the ball, the last ball of her over.
49.3. 49.5. Almost.
Well, like we were saying, this time she moved the foot very good, but she slapped the ball down into the ground.
I think she comes up with that single.
Yeah.
I think she comes up in the 14th over. Sana is still there. She's on 9, 10,
10.
21. And Sister is just 1 of 1.
We have a current run rate of 3.57 with a projected score of 71 at this point.
I'm predicting they'll get 80.
That's it. If they get 80, it will be an improvement from yesterday's game, which is what we're looking for. And in comes Sala again with her nice gentle on breaks. Here's that one in. And that one, Sala stepped up the wicket and punched it straight over the short mid wicket, and they crossed for 2 nice runs. So you can see we got 2 of them who can run pretty good in the wicket. Srishti is at his speed.
Yeah, definitely. I thought that she was going to be in trouble getting back, but she got back quite comfortable.
Here's that one out there off ticket, turned back into Sana. She got again this time she moved her feet to it and punched it into the slip cord for a single. For a single.
Yeah, I think she decided after playing the first over that she has to use her feet to get to the ball, so that's what she's doing. I can see the better footwork in this over so far.
And you gotta use your feet playing for a spinner. You can't stand there and play for a spinner. You may get 1 or 2 and then the rest is gonna beat you.
Definitely.
Actually, Srishti, that was a good example of using the feet. Srishti just gently chipped up the wicket and played that in the mid wicket for a single. That's down. Now they're moving the score. So that's now 54 for 3. Again, a beautiful shot from Sana. She chipped up 1, 2 step, and now they're going for 2. And here comes Srishti. That's all.
I think with a better throw, Srishti would have been in trouble, but it wasn't strong enough, and she was able to get back to that second one.
So now we have 54, or that will be 56 for 3. We're in the 14.4. That should be 4 deliveries. Yeah. So at least now we're seeing that the 2 players are moving their feet to the spin. So
yeah, they're looking much more comfortable with this one.
Give this one here. Again, Sana has moved into it, taken on the full, and hit it straight down to deep backward square leg. They crossed for a single. That was returned comfortably.
Yeah, much better. She did a much better job than the last one. And it's a bit to her right, picked up cleanly, and then it was a nice one.
It's not refreshing again here.
You said over there.
It's not refreshing.
No reflection there.
It's 57 for 3.
Yes, it is a
It's a showing there.
56. I think we missed another single there. Yeah.
Another single.
Yeah. Kusara. No, 2. 59 for 3 out 15. So current run rate is now moved up to 3.93. Huh?
He's like behind me.
I do.
Behind me.
no. It's automatic.
Okay, so 56 and 3.
Yeah, and this is 59 for 3.
59, yeah.
Tracy has 4 from 3 deliveries. Sana is now 16 from 25. So her strike rate is 64. Tracy is 1.33. It's a 133.33. Again, that is hit into the mid-wicket region for a single by Sana. Sana is beginning to move her feet now, stepping back and then crossing the ball into the mid-on and mid-wicket regions. Ishmael comes in again. And that's a beautiful shot by Shrishti. Played it straight back into, we call that a short mid-on.
Yeah, she hit it pretty good, and she used the depth of the crease very well to hit that ball.
So she moves on to 5, and the score moves on to 61.
I'm trying to figure out Saga. It looks like she's bowling back of the hand, but most of the balls are coming back in like this.
Can we see it here? No, that came from the front. That well-pitched ball.
Front?
Yeah. From the front of the arm. That was well-pitched ball. They comprehensively beat Sana, went through to the wicketkeeper between her and the leg stump. And that's another one that spun nicely. And that was played back down the wicket to a straight mid-on for 1 run. This one here, straight, so straight long one, straight mid-on, and then the straight hit is here, the straight long one. Again, nicely played by Shrishti. They seem to be scoring a lot of their runs in the long off position.
Yeah, and the good sign is that they're trying to get to make use of every ball, and they're getting a run off every ball.
They're keeping the score ticking. That's one of the instructions. Just keep the score ticking with the singles, and then wait your opportunity to up it. So now we're at 63 for 3 off of 16. This is already better than yesterday's 60 that was scored. 60 was scored, 61 was the target. So we got 63 for 3. Current run rate at 3.94 with a projection of 79. So pretty close to your projection.
Yeah, I think the way that they're going, they will definitely get close to 80 or maybe a little more even. If they can make use of these last 24 balls and at least score off of every ball, then they will be a
Oh, there is another big hitter. Yeah. Katie Ramdan, she can hit the ball. Yeah, so they do have closers in the background. So yeah, they should try and capitalize on these 4 overs, try to go after the bowling, and with 3 wickets, they have 7 wickets in hand. They have nothing to lose.
Short.
That was hit by and that was hit straight over the bowler's head. Dropped safely for 1. There was no fielder within sight. She had to come across from mid wicket, running to almost a straight pitch mid on. As the captain, there was a change in bowling from Hala to Mawish Khan. captain comes in with a second delivery. Well played and
Right, definitely. Looks good.
good line and length and well played. Pushed up the wicket on mid on. Fielded by a short mid wicket did not run in, pick that up and single run.
He has already scored the second ball, but hold on, it's not refreshing in the app. It doesn't refresh here too.
Right.
And you have to manually.
So that's 65 for 3, 16.2. Oh, that was a nice ball. That completely beat Srishti. Went through to the wicket keeper. I think it was close to leg stump.
So let's leave it as is. Okay. So now third ball, you scored a dot. It's not yet refreshed. Okay. Let's see when it refreshes.
That was eared up.
So he just finished scoring now. Not yet. Okay.
Srishti chipped into that and played it on the onside for a single. Mawish comes in. Pitches that on the offside, coming back into Sana. Sana plays that into cover for a single. So
he has scored the 1 run.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Let's refresh it because we're way behind.
It is baby. 16.5. We have to. In
now
here,
67.2.
if I refresh, now it's going to show. But I don't have a way of refreshing in OBS, right? It should be automatic. And it's.
That was a good line. A good length ball, which Srishti just played into the covers quietly. No run. That's the end of the 17th over, and we got a score of 67.3. I'm 67.3, not 67.3. 67.3. I think the South should really pick it up now. They got 7 wickets in hand, 3 overs to go. They should go all out. They have some good heavy hitters. And here's the coach. Yeah. You only lost 3 wickets. You got 7 guys outside. Yeah.
Seems like my fellow commentator has a bias to one of the teams.
No, I'm just advising them. They want to see good cricket from both sides. So they brought back the medium pacer. So Rabjo Rajput. Yeah. Yes, she did. From the bottom end. Captain open from the top end. This is another one of our rising youngsters. Nice length ball. Yeah. She also has the ones that cut. Like she bowled KQ yesterday with a beauty. All of a sudden I lost my No, not really. I never have to use that. Nice ball, nice good line length.
That's two.
Yeah, played by Sana, back up straight up past the bowler for a single. Yeah. Robbie gets ready, going to bowl her third delivery. Nice line and she's clean bowl, Srishti. I think Srishti was trying to be aggressive, trying to go after the ball. That was pitched beautiful line of length on the wicket. She tried to hit it out over mid on and completely missed it.
She missed the ball as it's just 2 overs and
Yes.
2 balls left.
And that,
You can see she gave herself a bit of a room to try and get to that. But the straight, just you miss, I hit.
Yeah.
And definitely that's what happened. But good intent, and you can't blame them for trying to get
no,
to
there were 7 wickets in the pavilion, and they had limited overs. They need to pull the score up. So that wicket fell at 68 for 4. Our projected scores come down to 77. Last of that. We're at 3.85. Sana is Sana is on 21 off 34 deliveries, so she's a strike rate of 61.76. Ramjot is about 2.4, 4 runs, 1 wicket. Ravi comes in again, nicely bowled and beautifully caught. Nicely caught. That was right on the line of length, and she played it. I don't know. This is how my room set up. So she pushed that one straight into the hands of coverage.
And all of a sudden, Rajput is on the hat trick.
Yes, that's true. It's 2 deliveries, 2 wickets, and you're right. Rajput is on a hat trick. And now going in is Aman Virt. She could also hit the ball.
Yeah, man, she played for Canada when they went to the US. And they played in that the last time Canada played a couple of years ago now.
I think it's 2020, no?
19.
19. So Ravi is on the last ball of this over. She's on a hat trick. Let's see what this young lady can deliver. She ball line and length. She strayed a little bit on the leg stick and short, and that was pushed on by Vert for a single. So that moves it to 69 for 5.
They're not the type of ball you would want to put them to try and get the hat trick. Straight it to the leg side, but good bowling anyway.
Yeah, if she had gone with that the same line and length that got her the other 2 wickets.
This is the 3 overs, 2 for 5.
Yeah.
The bowling so far, we've got Maurice, she's bowled 2 overs, 9 for 3. Rajput 2 overs, 2 for 5. Ashmi 2 overs, 1 for 16. Zenit Lansaf 1 over for 8. Zaleen, she had 3 overs, 1 for 13. Hala,
One bottle, sir, 200.
2 overs, 1 for 12. And Sergeant 2 overs, 1 for 7.
Skipper is back into the attack now. Marish comes in and bowl to that was to Aman Vert. Striker on the pad. No run.
Hit on the right side this one and getting it down to a short, fine line. Picking up a single. Good thing she got a single because she's put on the set batsman sign of her strength.
And that should be her objective. There's limited deliveries left to get the person on the strike who's been there for a while. Good line of length.
Yeah, we're seeing some good bowling from Maurice, but they're not able to score. We think at this stage that they'll be looking to score quickly, but the loss of the 4 wickets have set them back a bit.
Oh, that was beautifully played. That was pitched outside the off stump. She stepped across, she moved the back foot across, and punched that through her gully position for 2.
Good shot, getting what it deserved. It was short and wide, and she hit it well. Deserved for, but chased it down.
And she moved across. She moved the back foot across, punched it. Beautiful shot. Nourish comes in again, Another nice one is good length ball. She misses it completely. I don't blame her. She was trying to see if she could make contact and put it over the covers. So that's the one over left. That's the end of the 19th over, 72 for 5. So Ingo, are we going to see your projection of 80? There is a score of 70. Projected score is 76 at this point. They need 8 more runs from this over to make your prediction come true.
No, I don't think they're capable of getting 8 over their batting right now. I think and we probably get about 7, maybe 4 to 6 runs in this over the way that the bowlers are bowling and the way that the batsmen are playing.
Rajot comes in again.
For them to have a chance of getting to 80, I think Sana has to get on strike. So I think the Virt should be looking to get a quick single and putting her on strike, and then they can probably get to the 80 or not.
Okay, let's see if that prediction comes true. Burke should be looking for singles. I think she's also trying to see if she can hit it on the park. Oh, that was beautifully hit, Dingo. That I thought he was going for 6, but he's dropped in the boundary and they've crossed for 2. So Vert does show that she can hit the ball, right?
Surprised me that they good to get 2 runs off of that.
So that's 74 for 5. Yeah, 74 for 2. There's 4 deliveries left. Two runs per delivery. And again, and that was an honest. Well, let's call it a comedy of errors because it's a complete mix-up. The ball was hit. I think Sana did the right thing. She's trying to get on this end to take strike. Rook should have been looking for the run, but didn't. Then back, decides she's gonna go again, then comes back. In the end, she has to go because Sana's on the game. Yeah.
Because Sana's the one who set, so she actually ran and got Sana. Because if she didn't move out of the crease, Sana would have
been out. Yes.
Yes, I think she did the right thing in the end. But if she had run from the beginning, she probably would have gotten there because there's a slight miscue.
I think she would have. Well, they say you learn from your mistakes, so hopefully all of these girls will learn something from each match. As I said to them at the end of yesterday, go home, think of everything you did wrong, and how you could correct it, and how you could do better.
3 balls left in this over, in this innings actually.
Beautifully bowled.
Owning in on the middle
side. She got an edge on it, which trickled it out to square leg, but no run. The feeling is still doing well.
Oh, yeah.
I turned it off.
The batteries are there.
No.
As Ravi comes in again, another good line and length. Beautiful. So, as much as they want to go after the runs, the bowling is keeping them stifled. Yeah. This is the last ball of this South innings. So Rajput comes in and she delivers another beauty. That was hit and caught. That was hit out into the covers. She had to run around for that and take a nice catch, and that's Zylene. Beautiful feeling from Zylene. She had a few catch. I think she had a similar catch yesterday. And Engel, as you can see, as I said, the feeling has improved tremendously. I would say a year and a half ago, that would not have been taken.
74.
Yes.
7-4.
Yes.
Good feeling, good catching actually. Just one drop catch early, a couple of good attempts at some that you can't really call them drop catches. And 74 for 7. It's not a big total, but I think it's going to be challenging.
But the thing that we observe, and I've been observing with them from the trials to yesterday to today, the feeling has improved tremendously from what it was in 2019, 2020. So the innings have completed for 74. For how much was that? Six, seven. Miriam Coker made 9. Wall Zylene Ortiz. Maruk, the captain, made 3 by Ball Archie Pereira. Ria Nusra, 12 from 19. Cod, the wicketkeeper. No, Cod Habiba, Ball Hala. Sana Zafar, made 23. Right. Cod, Zylene, Ball Rajput, Rajput, sorry. Shrishni Rana, Ball Rajput, Ravi, I'm gonna call her Ravi. By Rabjot Rajput for 8. Hafiza fought Ashni Pereira, Ball Ramjit Rajput for 0. Aman Vork run out for 4. And Katie Ramnath not out 0 without facing a ball. So we have 15 extras, 1 bite, 13 white, 1 no ball, and a total of 74 for 7 of 20. So there's no DL or anything. The ball is 20. So the West will be facing the full 20 overs at this point. There's a break while they will get end of innings break. They will get the other team. They will have the typical 10 minutes because we don't want the rain to come. Right now, there don't seem to be any threat of rain, but we want to get it over with. And we will be back. I am getting typed on Welcome to the second half of today's encounter. Cricket Ontario, Cricket Canada, Women's Central T20. The South team made 74 for 7 after 20 overs. We didn't finish the bowling stats. We will try and do that quickly for you. Meshwakan had 4 overs, 1 maiden, 10 runs, no wicket. Rabjot Rajput had 4 overs, 7 runs, 3 wicket. Strike record 1.75. Actually, per 4 overs, 1 maiden, 16 runs, 1 wicket. Vinod Lamsar had 1 over, 8 runs. Zylene Ortiz had 3 overs, 13 runs, 1 wicket. Hala Amzak 2 overs, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Ushman Sagu 2 overs, 7 runs, no wicket. Well, you can put it back there. So taking strike for the South is Habiba Badar and Rabjot Rajput. Opening the ball is the youngster Rhea Mitsra. She did reasonably well with the bat, and as I was telling you, Ingo, she's pretty good medium pace bowler. As you can see, captain has chosen to give her the ball to start the attack for the South.
Couldn't die on target for the first ball, not bad.
Yep. So she's bowling to a slip, a gully, a point, a cover, a short mid-off, very short mid-on.
I should say her leg slip instead of a slip.
Oh yeah, that's a leg slip. You're right, because it's Aviva that's batting. She's got a gully, a point, a short cover, and that was pushed gently by Habiba to the point for a single. But yeah, like 2 balls, bowled on line and length.
For some reason, they've chosen to put in a leg slip, not a slip. They must have done some scouting and seen the batters and figured this is what they need.
Yeah, they're still holding on to that leg slip. You're right. Actually, they're strengthening the leg. You have a leg slip, a square leg,
A very short square leg, and of course, he's just in front of the square as well.
and a deep square leg.
Yeah.
A deep square leg, and a short mid wicket. So they must know something that we don't know based on Ria's bowling. Let's see how that will pan out.
It's not usual to see a bowler with a through ball bowling to a 4-5-3 with 4 on the outside and 5 on the inside. So must have been some scouting and some planning.
Something, yes. Well bowled and well played.
It looks like it's going to be a run out. That was a disaster. I think it was only one, but they tried to make it two, and good throw. And yeah, it's still a disaster from the time I saw it.
It was an unfortunate way to get out for this youngster. She's done well with the ball, and that was a beautiful shot.
It was, and it deserved to, but she was a bit slow in turning, and I think you gotta know, it has to come some understanding after a while. They haven't played together much, so they don't understand each other in terms of running things in.
And I think also they were surprised by the feeling because that was a pretty good return.
Yeah, it was a good return for sure.
Yeah, that was a very good return. And again, it's drawing attention to the fact that the feeling has improved. I know I've said this quite a bit, but that was a good example of it. That ball was hit deep into the covers, and it was a pretty good return to get that run out. So Rabjot will be replaced by Ashni.
Well, the pig's supposed to get close to this. Actually, he's going to have to be here for a while. She's going to have to stick around and back for a bit.
Yeah.
And run's going to be expected of her.
That's for sure. Chini Pereira, one of our Canadian openers. She's had many partnerships with Miriam Coker, two of them.
I like. I can't find them again.
Oh, well bowled.
That's the other one.
Nice length ball. Attacking the batter. We actually just defended that one out in the goalie position.
Maria's been quite on target for the four ball this season so far.
Yeah. Was pretty impressed by her bowling with the trowels. And she's continuing that.
No, not like that.
That was pitched a good line over to the off stump. Actually choose to let it go by. Sana. Yeah. That was pitched short, going down the left side. Archie came across and hit that one through fine leg for two.
Run on it, good job.
First ball is just straight, but then Ashley's not going to let that get away. The experience that she has, she took advantage of it and a good shot down to fine leg to get two.
So it's a pretty good over. 1 over 4 runs. And one ball left to run out. So
Yeah, what did I did?
Still pictures
from Eddie.
I just started practicing 1 month ago. I did not play 1.5 years. I was. Oh, I got married. That's what you need. That's what you need. Yeah. I enjoyed that.
Coming on from the bottom end is Aman Frost. Aman could be considered medium pacer, right arm. She's bowling close, right? A fine leg. Um, that could have been a wicket, but still feel I moved around and didn't get her hands to the ball.
But I was actually going to come in because she's more of a third slip, and if she was in a fourth slip or maybe a second slip, should have done. They should have run from a, like a third slip position strike anyway.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why she was feeling so wide actually. And she's now remained in a leg slip for the other for Archie.
With no slip for Archie, there's a backward point. Oh, that was beautifully hit. I think that's gotta be fair. Well, that's
Beauty! That's it! This ground is like
that was pitched up on the outside and actually pulled it deep into the mid-on position for two. They're now 7 for 1 from 1.2. Pitch wide on the leg stump. Archie gets back in and just pushes out the square leg. So I think it's safe to say Aman is struggling in finding her length. That's a better length ball. We can see Eddie is still here. Ed Norfolk's one of the cornerstone of Canadian cricket for over 3 decades.
Yes, quite a long time.
He's always here taking up pictures, making posts, making comments. That was pitched wide of the off stump by Ammon, so she's definitely struggling in getting her line of length. Yeah, now it is, yeah. It is here too. Maybe. 8.1. 8 runs, 1 over in the over number 2. And that was hit beautifully by Archie. That was pitched up. Archie got right into the pitch of the ball and played it into deep covers for a comfortable 2.
What we've seen from since she started is the intent, and she's not afraid to go over the top of the closing fielders to get her run. So she looks like she wants to get on with it, and if she stays around for a while, then I think the West will be on the shot.
Okay, nicely played, quietly out to mid on, mid wicket region. 10.
10.
Oh God, I pulled that scoreboard. I see that scoreboard. Don't hear me, the city had a box on the way there, it's still there. They filled the numbers to me. They had plastics covering the board, it was super. You know these guys use it, and when you're done, they leave the numbers thrown all over the field. The city replace those numbers to me like 5 times, and I get fed up, I said, I'm done. And then they break the plastic walls, sealing the board, right? I'm finished with the guys. There's no value up here. And that's Rhea starting her second over. That was pitched out the off stump on the way through to wicketkeeper Sana. So let's see if there's a change in field. No, there's still we can call that a slip, but they still have the fine leg. That was comfortably pushed in the gully region for. Maybe you're right. Maybe no, he's over that way again. Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. Yesterday was hard. Maybe there's something more to change. And this young lady comes in, Rhea comes in, right arm over the wicket. Good line and length ball. Nicely defended by Archie. I think you could hear the support that the batting team is providing, as the South was doing the same, but they were just a little bit further. Well bowled. That was played. That was an edge. Faster wicketkeeper, and they got a single for that. You could call that a drop catch.
There was a chance, definitely, but she didn't get a run to it. But I think seemed like she was caught wrong-footed at first, and even just came right. But definitely, she should have taken that.
Yeah, that should go on. That's an opportunity that went begging.
Yes.
That's where it comes in again. And she pushes that one up. And Habiba plays that one out to mid wicket for a single. It's amazing though to see a 14-year-old playing with that much maturity. She's calm. She's not letting anything ruffle her. She's just coming in and bowl the balls, trying to maintain length. And that was picked up nicely by Ashley. Right into deep mid-off.
That's it! Easy, easy!
That's just short a couple of feet from the boundary. They come cross for 2. And now it's 15 for 1.
Yeah, she's definitely she's not showing any signs of fear. What's good about it is that she's going to two of the Canada's most experienced players, and she still seems like there's no fear at all. It just seems like she's been there for a long time, a seasoned player, and she's bowling well. She's a confident young player.
Yeah. It's just like it's another game. I'm facing two regular player, and I'm just gonna keep holding on every eyeball. So far, she's bowled 2 overs, 9 runs, no wicket. That's reasonably good, 4.50. And we know that could have been considered a drop.
Yeah, she had some chances where I thought of her bowling, some close ones, but it's not that she's bowled bad.
Aman is continuing with her second over. Double line and length. That was pushed by Habiba into the point region. No runs. That was fielded by Sristi. Sristi, I got it right.
There is some issue because Achini is the
Yeah, I know that.
the other way around, including the score.
Oh,
He has her own He was already given 10 and I suppose this needs to change it.
oh.
No, I'm only
He has to
giving
give
the
her,
track.
his Ashley's on 10, but he has the other,
So who's scoring? The umpires on there.
umpire.
You need to go in and tell him at the break of this over, you captain run in and tell the umpire that he has these two reverse,
Yes.
right?
Are you the captain?
No, she is. Aman comes in, bowls to Habiba. I thought you were telling me I had them wrong.
No.
Habiba played it quietly out to Sristi at point. No runs.
We have
So legal, I think Aman has now settled into her line
I
length,
think
and these
Habiba's
are,
score 10
this
runs.
is a pretty good over so far.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good over steady bowling
I think
so
it's
far.
the other way around.
We're not able to capitalize on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of runs you have on them is correct, but their names are
Yes.
and that was well pitched up, and Habiba drove it back straight past the bowler for a single. And again, you can see that hesitance from Habiba. She has to make up her mind and call. You know, that resulted in a run out at the beginning between Rajput and her. They got to get their communication right. If you're going, you're going, not hesitating. And she should be the one calling there because that was hit behind Archie. So that was a single, and we're 17 for 1, 3.3. As Aman comes up again, delivers a good line of length, which is this should be caught. Oh. Okay, that was an unfortunate drop catch for Aman. That was hit by actually up in the air into the deep extra cover, and she comes comfortably under that ball in her hands, and she put it down. I can't even make out who it was that put it down. So actually lives another day, and Aman will continue her bowling, and that's wide of the leg stump. Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah. It's 19 for 1. Voilà, 19 for 1 off 3.4. And good bowling again. So Aman comes in now. And that was played nicely off the front foot. Beautiful sweep. He shred that one into deep backward square leg for 2 runs. And moves it to 21 for 1. Last delivery of this over. Better over from Aman. There was a drop catch. He had really goal. Maybe he had one wide in here. And one wide. That's been against Albina. Well bowled and well defended. Hey, come on.
But then I showed this as well.
Yeah. So at the end of the fourth over, the West is batting at 21 for 1, which is a pretty good going compared to what the South was at, the pace of the South was leaving. Still got it wrong. He didn't understand the message. He didn't change anything. Marish, did you tell him that the two?
Yes, I did. He didn't change.
Maybe at the end of the game, we'll have to
Did
change.
he understand?
Him you have batters wrong. He's like, okay.
Yes, I will do that. But at the end of the game, we'll have to change it.
You're supposed to say you got batters reverse. Wrong. He doesn't know what you mean by wrong.
Change the
And
That's
and that change in bowling from the to the top end. Go ahead, Nico. Miriam Coker.
But it's really hard. Like, this is not bouncing. Why?
They're starting with a wide in the second ball. Much better start for the West team than they did yesterday. Because remember at one stage they were 27 to 6.
Yeah.
So 22 for 1, much better situation, much better start.
They listen to their coach today. I have to
They have
tell,
a good coach.
I have to tell Coach Farouk. You got substituted, my boy. So in comes Miriam. Water wide. Why is she trying to spin? She's a medium pacer. Marish, why is Miriam spinning? She's a medium pacer. You're the cap. Oh, no. Sorry, that's the other. That's sorry. Another one. Okay, you got me that one. You got me on that one. Okay. I don't know her as a spinner. I know Miriam is a medium pacer for all the time I've known her. I don't understand why she's trying to spin. Oh, she got that one on line to length, but that is not an LBW. That's beating Lexington quite substantially.
Maybe something new that she want to try.
Maybe she's experimenting. Okay, this is.
You know, but 3 wides in a row, so now she's got it on target. Let's hope she can keep it that way.
No. Short, and that is funny. That was short. Pitched outside the leg stump and was punished by Archie for 4. For 6. Girls! You guys got to go on that side now. Definitely on that side.
You have to have the crowd in the back. Go.
Oh, that side. Yeah, I had to get rid of the noisemakers so that the commentary could go. They were supporting very strong. And that was aired up. This time it was aired up on the outside and actually punched it to backward point for no runs. That was a beautiful 16 goal. You better correct this because the runs is gonna be wrong.
The runs is wrong, yeah. So we need to
I'm gonna go keep the ice
we need
cream
to
in
add
the
she's supposed to be about 17 and this score is only 6.
Yeah, about 6 or 5.
Yeah.
Miriam comes in again. She
Yes!
throws it one, and
Yes!
this time it's got. This time she's got it. She hit it straight to the fielder, and 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 you know what? That's the girl that dropped the catch over on the other side. This time she made amends for the drop catch, and she took a beautiful catch. Actually got on the, I think it was the back foot or front foot, and drove that one straight into deep extra cover, which was taken
30 for
comfortably.
1.
2, 30 for 2 actually.
30.
30 for 2.
Now we should tell the umpire.
I think he changed it.
No, he did.
He changed it too.
But I did have the score
I
right.
don't have the score right there.
I remember the correct one at the end.
She scored 5 more runs than
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I'm just going to have to take 5 off of it.
Yeah. So what did he show that she?
The score actually is not 30. She said 17.
So actually scored 17 runs off 15 balls, and that will have to be corrected because the names are reversed for a little while. Habiba is being shown as 11, but she's about 6, England, I think. And we will have the umpire correct that at the end. So, the West has lost their second wicket at 30 for 2 with a nice catch that was taken. Maruf, who took that catch? Okay, yeah, Katie. That catch was taken by Katie around that, and she made up for the comfortable one that she dropped. So Archie had a life from Katie, and Katie took it back.
Only cost them 6 runs.
Yeah.
But she took a nice catch in this one. First one was an easy chance, and this one was a little more difficult, and she took a more difficult one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still impressed with the feeling. You know, their catching has improved, their feeling has improved, their running between the wicket has to work still to be done, right? Yesterday, Ariba and it's not coming in my head. They were doing pretty good, and then they had a misunderstanding. Oh, it was Katie. Not Katie. I forget who it was, but we have a new. This is Maruf. There's a change in bowlers at the bottom end. The skipper, Maruf Imtiaz, is coming on. So I know she's an off-break bowler. Maruf Imtiaz. She always corrects me on that. She's bowling with what I would call maybe third slipping ball. Looks like about third, right?
Good ball to start. You can probably go on maybe a soft third one.
Is it?
Not really slip or spinach. She's dropped a bit. So it could be like a fly slip or a soft third one.
Let's just call it a slip. So she have a slip. And now that's 4. 4 runs. That was nicely played by Habiba for 4. Now moving them to 34 for 2. Maruf comes in. Nice swing ball. Nice swing ball. Played comfortably by Habiba. Maruf comes in again. Couple of steps. Here that one out and completely bowled. Clean ball. Habiba steps across to the onside, trying to swing that one over mid backwards square leg, made no contact with it and was clean ball.
She's saying to keep it touch very low, right?
No.
Came across too far.
Put that off. Put it off.
She came across too far and trying to play And then Bishop shot there, and I think she got ball, and she was questioning whether or not the keeper may have touched the wicket before it hit. But I don't think that happened, and disappointed because she was starting to look pretty good.
So the South is pushing. The West was going well, but now it's 34 for 3 off 5.4. Their current run rate is 6.0, so they're doing extremely well. And that should have been a comfortable single. But yeah, you're right. Who's in there now? Redima. Redima is in, and Hala is in for Habiba. So two new batters in the wicket. As Maru comes in, tosses that off break up, and Redima is trying to sweep but completely misses it. So a good, nice, smooth run up and style by Maru.
Yeah, good over
Yeah, yeah.
getting that wicket, an important wicket in that over, and I think they have set back the team, the West team quite a bit, because they were looking to when Ashley and Abiba were going, but now they've lost both of them.
Both actually and Habiba.
Yeah, two new batters in, and there's a change in bowling again from our end here.
I think it's Katie right. I'm not sure if it's her. She doesn't look like her. Katie Romet is a little bit taller. Yes, Katie?
Yeah.
Okay, so Katie Ramlat is come on from the top end. She delivered that one, but went with it. So I don't know if it was her that's going to the wicket or the ball. Katie had a slip. We're just joking about it. She's picked herself up, dusted herself off, and she's coming in again. Katie's bowling a little bit past medium pace. That's a slower ball and well bowled. Katie run back, and Katie comes in again, and that's a better length ball. And Hala just pushes it out into the point region. And there is a good example. Three fielders all converging for the one ball, not leaving it up to, oh, it's going to the point, let's leave it there. They're all hustling, and that's what you want to see. You want to see that type of progress. Kitty comes in again, delivers a good length ball, again short, and was pushed out to square leg. That was a cheeky single. If that had hit the stumps, it would have been run out.
There's a chance for a run out there,
Yep.
but not a good throw, and keeper's not too happy actually, because that should have been a run out.
Yeah, because it's not a perfect throw. So it's 35 for 3, 6.4.
The run rate has come down quite a lot tonight. It's now 5.2.
It was 6 before, right? So, well, you expect that when two batters who were in sync, they're both out one ball apart. They should be out.
Nobody wanted it.
Katie hesitated whether to go for her own return, and she's got to learn if it skies up, you got to try and get underneath it. That could have been a wicket for her.
It's your wicket, so you need to
Instead,
catch it. It's yours.
yeah, instead it turned out for a single. Good ball outside the off stump. So that was an eventful over by Katie. The first one, she was on her butt, and then she dropped her own catch. So
35 for 3 after 7, and as you said, quite an eventful over. And I think it should have been 35 to 4.
Who dropped these plastic bags on the wrong man?
Definitely see, didn't want to take it, but once you're bowling and if you have a chance of taking a catch, you don't want to give it to anybody.
You have to look for your own return, especially that was not hit hard and straight. That was a sky ball, but the top edge of the bat was a comfortable catch. But at first she hesitated going for it. Then she decided to turn around and try to go for it. But it's too late.
Because the fielder shot mid-off was coming in, so she thought maybe it was going to go to her. But when she realized it was her to catch, she turned around and
And that's again, that's a simple call. It. You have to learn to do that again. Communication. Skipper Maruf comes in again, tosses that one up, and that was pushed back. They're gonna hustle for another single. They made that one comfortably. I think they're chancing their hands right now because if that was, oh my God! Hey man, can you see if that thing need some gas for us? I think that's probably what happened. Yeah. We'll fix it at the end.
Oh, sorry. 26.
We figured it was 6 runs, right? Yeah.
He's doing it again. All his face, all his not this, and he's not the other goals.
I can't run. Can you go talk to him?
All his,
Here, you do this. In the break, you go and tell him.
Yes.
Go. This young lady.
How is
Yeah.
he's got
Right
that?
in the game, yeah.
How is one is not a good one is who's this guy? Boomer. Oh no, he has the right
No,
one.
this one he has. Put him on his right.
I
Put him on
think
his
it's the
right.
one before. Yeah, this right one.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was comfortably played back to the bowler. So ready now. Has faced 6 deliveries, still none off the mark. Kala has faced 5 and she's got 2. Again, that is played gently in to Miriam. Gently out to Miriam. No run. Maruf is bowling a consistent line and length. Comes in again, tosses it up. She floats it out, gives that one some more air. And Rhythm just gently pushes it back up the wicket. So that's the end of that over. Go, 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 go.
But I thought he had it right, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
this
he had
one
it right.
Okay.
It was only for Rajini that they had it right.
You know, thing is that with the introduction of spin, there's quite a reduction in the scoring rate, and also the two wickets helped, and the two new batters are now trying to consolidate. But the scoring rate is pretty good because they're scoring at 4.5 on chasing 75 of victory. They're still on target,
Yeah.
but they need to look to get some singles.
Now Katie Ramnath comes in again. She bowls that one down the leg side. That's a wide. Thirty-seven. Yeah. That was pushed back past the bowler on the onside. Fielded comfortably, no run. And again, you could see 2 fielders chasing. One from the onside, one from the actually mid-off region chasing the ball onto the mid-on region. It's pretty good to see. Katie comes in, delivers that one out the off stump. Kala tries to flash at it, but it went safely through to the wicketkeeper. So far, Engel, I think we will get our game in. There's sunshine right now, and it's 7:37.
Yes, sun is coming up by now, and getting down to the backward point for a single. Actually, was in the air for a bit. The fielder dove at it, but went over a little wide of her hand and able to get that single. So
I think so.
taking 38 for 3.
Pity comes in again, comfortable run up to the one, to all the off stump. Rudima just misses it. Now she's replaying the shot. Yeah, you should have moved off your feet. This one, she moved the feet and got to the pitch of the ball and gently pushed it into the offside.
That was a full toss, so maybe
Yeah.
should have done a bit more with it. But you can see she's in a defensive mode at the moment.
She played this role yesterday at the end, trying to anchor innings, and she's pretty good at defending, but not capitalizing and taking the singles off the ball that she defended, or try to place the ball in a position that she could go for a single. But she stood up yesterday and defended very well. She's
In that
doing it
case,
again.
probably will have to look for a single early and give the strike to her.
Yeah.
That's how we score runs at that end. So you might get to just defend because if you took 5 balls with no runs, then it's not a good thing.
And that's where the captain has to come in. She has to speak to her and let her know there's a time for defending and a time to get the run speed going. It's a 38 for 3 right now.
Now to change Miriam is back on the other end.
Is she gonna spin the ball again?
She's still bowling a spin. She's still bowling actually another two.
Yeah, she is.
When it stands to the wide,
So this is the first time that I'm seeing Miriam spinning the ball. I've always seen her bowl medium pace. I think she's bowling perfect. That ball was pitched out the off stump and completely missed by the batter who went down behind the stumps. They decided to go for a single, chancy single. A good throw would have been a run out.
Yesterday I haven't seen Miriam ball spin before, and she's gone from medium pace to leg spin. Leg spin is one of the hardest ways to spin a ball to do.
Explains the number of white balls. That one looked like an off-break. He brought short to come into the batter.
She's getting the first wicket.
She got an LBW. Huh.
Looked a bit high to me, but the umpire is in a better position than I am.
Yeah.
So we are more or less at a 5 leg. He's in front of the wicket.
This is frozen water.
The batter didn't look too happy with the out, but the umpire must be in a much better position to
And the gas went out.
I'm just gonna very quickly mute it for just
We'll see till we're getting. We're having a little difficulty with the video. Right now, Aman has been bowling from the top end. That was played out to square leg for a single. There is an appeal for a run out, but Hala is safe. It's now 43 for 4 from 10.4 overs. Tala Asmat is on 4, Jennifer Ahmed is on 1, Aman Virk is the bowler. This is the 10.4 over bowling. The 11th over, 5th ball is about to be delivered. Aman comes in.
I'm collecting a quick call on my phone.
Sure. And that was played by Aman straight out to the cover. Mid off for no runs. Aman has switched end from the bottom end to the top end. So far, she's doing reasonably well. She's coming in again. Nice smooth run up. Good line ball pitched in the middle. Alan got the cross and crossed it to mid wicket. No run. Short mid wicket. At the end of the 11th, 45 without loss.
Yeah.
You know what? When someone that was a guy, he has
Just pull it down so that it'll appear.
but he's got his foot. I mean, sorry to wake you. We're showing the game, but the power went out and it's frozen. So it's current score and everything we can see, but the video is not playing. Yeah, the score is coming, but the video is frozen. But so the camera is not capturing. Because the power went out for a short while.
That was it. Sweetly by
So the video
Jennifer.
on the OBS is frozen. So how do we get that going again? The video
Deep
is
long
not
on
capturing it.
for a single. Jennifer will move on to 2. Score will move on to 46. Miriam comes in again.
How do you
They are like
refresh it?
break. And Hala plays and misses.
How do you do that? Go to file. Yes, yeah. In the score?
That was wide.
What's it called?
Miriam comes in again.
No, I'm not seeing that.
Floats that one up on the offside. Pushed out into short. A short square leg. No runs.
No, all I'm seeing on OBS is the screen and nothing else. The score that's on the scores booking on the score is supposed to do that? Or on the OBS? Just no, it's the screen. I'll send you a picture of the screen.
Hold on. It was tossed up gently by Miriam. Hala played it into the mid-off.
Can you see that?
For no runs.
Can you see the screen?
And that again, that was picture of the outside. This time how it did connect and place it in between cover and extra cover for a single.
You can see it.
So that's the end of the 12th over, and it's 46